my name is Alyssa Jones. Our poem is Annabel Lee by Edgar Allan Poe. Poe was actually an American writer, but he was very popular in the British community, so that's why we were allowed to use Poe as our author for the poem. We are going to today teach you our interpretation of his poem, Annabel Lee. So if you'll see in the first two lines, it was many and many a year ago in a kingdom by the sea. Poe is describing an event that happened in the past. He also describes a physical location, a kingdom by the sea. This narrates a romantic setting for the whole poem. In the next four lines, Poe introduces the main character, Annabel Lee. That a maiden there lived whom you may know by the name of Annabel Lee. And this maiden she lived with no other thought than to love and be loved by me. In our interpretation, Poe and his maiden are showing their devotion to one another. He uses the word love twice in the sixth sentence to emphasize their love for each other. And if you'll see in the next two lines, I was a child and she was a child in this kingdom by the sea. Poe is describing a love that began at a very young age. He also describes the romantic location, the kingdom by the sea. In our interpretation, I was a child and she was a child. This goes along with Poe and his wife, who he married when she was only 13 and he was 27. So at a very young age they were married. Let's see. In the next two lines, but we loved with a love that was more than love, I and my Annabel Lee. Poe describes their love as being deeper than any other love. Okay, in the next two lines, with a love that the winged seraphs of heaven conveyed her and me. In our interpretation, Poe is suggesting that the angels wanted to have or convey their love. Convey meaning yearn or to possess or have something. In the next four lines, and this was the reason that long ago in this kingdom by the sea, a wind blew out of a cloud, chilling my beautiful Annabel Lee. Poe describes how the chilling wind killed his beautiful Annabel Lee. This is actually true to how his wife Virginia actually passed away in the cold. In the next two lines, so that her highborn kinsman came and bore her away from me. This suggests, in our opinion, that she came from a higher class family to bore her away from me. Poe uses the word bore, describing that she was taken away from him. In the next two lines, to shut her up in a sepulchre in this kingdom by the sea. Just to give you a definition, sepulchre is another word for a tomb, just a little fancier word for it. In our interpretation, Poe describes her being put away in a peaceful place that she is familiar with, in a kingdom by the sea. That's it. Okay, in the next two lines, the angels not so happy in heaven when envying her and me. In our opinion, Poe uses the word envying, referring to the angels in heaven who don't approve of the love between him and Annabel Lee, or that they're jealous of the love between the two.
Hi, my name is Bree and I'll finish off the poem Annabel Lee by Edgar Allan Poe. And the next four lines, yes, that was the reason, as all men know, in this kingdom by the sea, that wind came out of the cloud by night, chilling and killing my Annabel Lee. In our opinion, we think that Poe is suggesting that, yes, all men knows that the angels killed his beautiful Annabel Lee. And the next three lines, but our love, it was so strong, by far, I just missed the one that part, so. The next three lines, but our love, it was strong, by far than the love of those who were older than we. of many far wiser than we. In our opinion, we think that Poe is suggesting that their love is stronger than any couple around, even the older people, and they think that they're more wiser, even though they're younger than the older couple. Um, the next four lines, and neither the angels in heaven above, nor the demons down under the sea, can ever deserve my soul from the soul of my beautiful Annabelle. In our opinion, we think that Paul is saying that neither the angels nor the demons can ever take away their love from each other, from them, because their love is so strong. Alright, the next four lines. For the moon never beams without bringing me dreams of the beautiful Annabelle Lee, and the stars never rise, but I feel the bright eyes of the beautiful Annabelle Lee. In our opinion, we think that Poe is saying that moon and stars are like messengers that bring her love to him in the form of dreams. Okay, and in the last three lines, and so all the night tide I lie down by the side of my darling, my life, and my bride, in her sculpture there by the sea. Um, in our opinion, we think that Poe is saying that pretty much even though she's dead and she's in her tomb, in her grave, that he will always be there with her no matter what, and that he lies down beside her every night in order to go to sleep.